This segment is sponsored by Active Family Chiropractic and Acupuncture.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Dr. Scott Reef with Active Family Chiropractic and Acupuncture. Last time we were here, we talked about, acupuncture and the meridians, and, you were treating my ankle. This time you have a new device.
Yes.
That we're going to talk about, and it's I'm fascinated again. Lots to learn about acupuncture.
Well, last time we talked more of traditional acupuncture with needles,
Right.
whereas anything that's traditional over time, it gets modernized, right?
True.
And so one thing with finding acupuncture points, it can be very difficult. Like last time I felt your leg, and I was
Right.
like, okay, hey, is that tender?
Yeah.
And we found an alarm point, so we knew
Yep.
we needed to treat that.
Yep.
Whereas with technology, this is energy, so you can read it. So just like
Okay.
if I was reading an electrical socket, you need a positive and negative,
Right.
and then you can read the power of the electrical current.
Okay.
So if I was to treat you for, let's say, sinus problems, so I'm going to
Okay.
check certain sinus points, and I need to ground you, so I'm just going to...
What's this you're using
I'll
first?
say this is a microcurrent machine.
Microcurrent.
So,
Okay.
this will send an electrical current to treat the point, but it also actually finds it as well. So it kind of dummy proofs it a little
Okay.
bit.
So the
whereas
treating is that thing instead of the needles.
instead of the needles.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
there's no needles involved. You will feel electrical current. I can turn
Okay.
that current up and down
Oh,
to
okay.
treat it. There's different frequencies of current.
And how do you know how to turn it up or down?
That's the communication between you and I.
Okay.
So if it's too strong, I'm going to turn it
Okay. Let's do this.
down. We can crank it up right away.
Oh, no,
at
that's
first.
okay.
Okay.
Because again, I'm a woman.
She's a little nervous. No.
Just a win.
So let's say
okay.
she comes in and she's having sinus problems or
Uh-huh.
headaches. So I'm just gonna, I can hold here because I want to close this circuit.
Ground it, like you said.
Ground it. And so I just found an acupuncture point, and I found that it's off. But let's say I go just on a random point where I know there's not a point. It doesn't make any noises, right? But I know there's an acupuncture point right there.
There, yes.
And so I can find that one. Or I'm like, okay, I know there's an acupuncture point right there. And see how that was a different type of beep?
Yes.
So
So
that-
that's just telling you where the acupuncture point is.
So it's just finding the points.
Okay.
But you need to know what those points mean. So this isn't,
Yeah.
hey, go on Amazon, buy one of these,
Yeah.
and start treating yourself.
Exactly.
You can if you have some knowledge, but so let's do a treatment now.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna ground it,
Okay.
and we're gonna treat you for sinuses.
Okay.
And I'm gonna treat that. Do you feel a little tingle?
A little bit.
A little bit. All right, I'm just gonna turn it up just so you can kind of feel it.
Okay.
And if it's too strong, let me
I'll
know.
jump out of my chair. Oh, yeah. It's just like a tingly vibration.
Yeah, it's an electrical current. You can feel the impulse of it.
You know what it feels like when I've been to your clinic in Kearney and I had the back pain and I put those.
Oh, the Eastum.
Yes, it
pads on
feels
there.
tingling like that.
Yes.
So yeah, and it doesn't hurt at all. So why did it beep up here? Is it because my eyes are puffy?
So ultimately, these are all sinus points. So I would
Okay.
have sinus points here, or there, or headache points. But you notice there's different tones. So this
Yes.
one was low on energy. This one actually had too much energy. So I'll treat that with different frequencies. So on
Okay.
this. So
Okay.
let's do a couple other points.
Okay.
So let's say I'm doing maybe some headache or stress
Okay.
points. So see how that's a
That
lower
really-
pitch?
yeah, real different
so
sound.
We're going to treat that one.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to treat the other side too. Right there.
And that one was higher pitched.
It was, but the first time I did it was lower pitch. So as I do this one, you're going to notice it's going to get probably higher pitched once I find it. See, it's a little bit higher pitched because I'm adding energy to that meridian, to that channel. So that way your body is starting to heal
Okay.
that area. Still a little low.
That is really interesting. And see, I don't feel the vibration,
As much?
yeah, like I did when it was by my nose.
Yeah, well, I'll turn it up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I felt that. I can feel that now.
But if it's too strong, I'll turn it down.
No?
Okay. So
That is really cool.
I'm going to treat both sides of your nose too,
Okay.
just so we can hopefully, you can notice you can start breathing better. I don't know if you were stuffy ahead before we started treating.
I've had a cold for like 6 months. No, I mean, I'm just getting over being sick. And oh yeah, I can feel that. Oh yeah, I can feel it.
Okay.
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 I have more
We're-
questions. So if you could stay here with that magical thing, we're going to be right back. So stay with us, friends.
Okay.
This segment is sponsored by Active Family Chiropractic and Acupuncture.
Welcome back, everybody. So talking with Dr. Scott Reef about this magical wand he has for acupuncture. And again, it's called what again?
It's a Pointer Plus.
Okay.
So typically, like I said, it helps find the points, but it also helps treat the points as well. Versus some people do not like needles, and so it's a great alternative to it.
And I was going to ask you, when you were finding those points, or you knew where to look. How do you know where to look? Just because you're knowledgeable about acupuncture.
Yeah, so you learn all the different points. And so there's full body acupuncture. So there's all the face points or the body. But you can also treat the whole body through your ears, your hands, and your feet.
How through your ears, and why through your ears?
You know, that's a very good question. I've never really been asked that.
When you
why?
think about it, so treating through my ears can help through my feet?
Yeah, so let's say I'm going to find certain points on your ears, and I'll come to this side. How's that sound?
Okay.
That way, this side's kind of facing the cameras.
Okay.
And let's say we're going to treat like upper back, kind of neck issues, so shoulder. Oh, not too bad.
If my neck was sore, would it do well, you're looking for the point
right there. So that's, see that change? So I'm going to, let me know if you can feel it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that hurt. Yeah, I felt that.
All right, I'll turn it down.
Well,
how about now?
I'm much better. Yeah, that's better.
Yes. So I had it turned up because we were doing her face before. So
right. Like you pierced my ear. I'm good.
All right.
I didn't want a new ear.
I think she's exaggerating, just so you know.
That's because, I'm a wimp.
Okay, very good.
That was fine. Yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
So,
I just had to turn up because we're working on your face.
You will be able to handle it, friends. I already told them I'm a wimp. So that opens up the meridians? There's meridians in here.
That will help, yes. So that treats those symptom points that let's say we're treating upper back, neck issues, and also shoulder issues.
Okay.
So you can treat the whole body just off the ear.
That's fascinating.
And like if you think about it, and let's say back in emperor time, they're like, let's say you had a king and you had these people coming in to heal them, they couldn't actually see these people, these emperors, and so they had to put their hands or feet out, and they could treat them through their hands and feet. So they had to find different ways to treat people.
That is really interesting. How about, I'm thinking too, people with arthritis. Does this help with arthritis?
You know, it does help with this symptom a little bit. I'll be honest, I haven't had great success with arthritis. It's really tough. It kind of depends on what's going on, how advanced it is.
Good point,
so sometimes it does help and sometimes it doesn't. Just like medicine.
Right.
Sometimes it helps and sometimes it doesn't.
Sure. So when you were doing those, I'm going to say zapping things on me, but that's not the technical term. But I know when last time we did the needles, you said it would stay in there for a while. How long does...
So this is a second or two. You just leave it on.
And it does the same thing.
It's equivalent treatment, yes. So this is just as effective as needles. But a lot of times, you know, when you learn traditional medicine, it's hard to go from needles to this. So we do a lot of needles in our office, but we can treat just with this as well.
Yeah, it's amazing what modern technology has done for medicine. You know, and again, it's kind of just like what technology has done for everything. You either really like the way it was, or you have to adapt and how it's changing. So fascinating. Thank you for sharing this with us. People can call any one of your locations, but it's here and in Kearney where you do the acupuncture, right?
Yes. So we have certified chiropractors that do acupuncture in Kearney and Grand Island.
Perfect. Well, I'll put the information on our website. So thank you for letting us do this today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Friends, we'll be right back. Stay with us.